If the industry starts getting more professional, then our prices should reflect that. Here we are. Welcome to the Groove Junction. It is another episode. Welcome back, everyone. My name is DJ Matty F, and I am one half of the duo that is the Groove Junction. So please welcome my partner in crime, the man they call, well, I don't know. What do they call him? Anyway, it's DJ John Colley, everybody.
How you doing? All right?
I'm good, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, man. Good. Yeah, really good. Loving the sunny weather. Loving it.
I tell you what, it's nice here in the UK. It's been a nice little... It's got a bit nippy tonight, so I put a little bit of a jacket on. But no, it has been good.
Yeah, it has been good.
Everything all right? You well?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm D-mob happy, if I'm honest. If I'm totally honest, I'm D-mob happy.
Here we go. Well, he's going to mention he's going on holiday, but that's we'll get to that in the rundown, no doubt. But thank you, everyone, for joining us for another episode of the Groove Junction. As always, we are here to talk about DJ stuff. It is the DJ's podcast, the Groove Junction, which is supported by Wolfmix Controller. Thank you, Wolfmix. Ah, man, do you know what? Thinking about it, I got a T-shirt. I got a brand new T-shirt from Wolfmix. I'm not wearing it tonight, but I wish I had actually. But yeah, now that I'm part of the ambassadors group.
Oh, you're an ambassador for Wolfmix? Oh, you didn't mention this. No, did you? Well, and you got a T-shirt?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to send an email.
Oh yeah. Yes. So I have officially been made an ambassador for Wolfmix,
mate,
which I'm super excited about. I've got to finish off my profile, which is going to go on their website and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I
mean, if you want, if you want, you can just copy my profile. I mean, you copied me on the DJ's DJ Award. You know, you copied me on being an ambassador for Wolfmix. I mean, you might as well just take my blog and just like change the name if you like. You're copying everything I do.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to shave my head tomorrow, and then I'm there.
Look, glasses. I need a baseball cap, and I haven't got a baseball cap in here.
Good. They don't suit you. But yeah, so super happy, super proud.
Good. Yeah, congratulations. Well done, mate.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's all good. Yeah, so I've now fitted into one of the ambassador roles within Wolfmix Control. But yeah, Wolfmix, thanks for supporting the podcast as always. But as we do every week, and we have done pretty much since day one, we're going to do the rundown, which is sponsored by Pro Mobile Magazine.
The Groove Junction Rundown is sponsored by Pro Mobile Magazine, the magazine that's got it all. It's a game changer. They don't just do surface-level reviews, they dive deep with real practical insights. And the interviews? They feature some heavy hitters sharing seriously valuable advice. But it's not just about DJ gear. They cover everything. Marketing techniques, and even the latest tech trends like AI, which is super relevant right now. Honestly, if you're serious about your DJ career, you need to check them out. And here's the best part, we've got an exclusive deal just for the Groove Junction listeners. You can subscribe right now by searching Pro Mobile Magazine and hitting the subscribe button. Just use our special code, GroovePMSUB, for a 25% discount on your first year's subscription, which is 6 magazines delivered to your door. That's Pro Mobile Magazine. Don't miss out.
Thank you, Pro Mobile Magazine, for sponsoring the rundown. Don't forget, everyone, if you've not got a copy or not subscribed to Pro Mobile, as the advert just said, because I know some of you skip through the advert, you can get your 25% off by using...
Yeah, no, I wasn't paying attention to the advert. I was looking for the poster in the magazine, to be fair. And I think it's something like
Groove PM Sub.
That's the one. I was getting there. I was just about to say that.
I know, well, I was just testing you again. I'm just trying to test you again.
Yeah, but 25% off.
PM Sub, 25% off your Pro Mobile Magazine. Go do it. Do it now. So the rundown.
Yeah, let's do it. I had a pretty queue week, to be fair. I only had one event, and that was a family event, and it was a free event. I do family. Do you do family events for free?
Not a chance.
Do you not?
Listen, my 7-year-old has said for her 8th birthday she wants a disco and she wants a selfie pod. And I was like, oh, do I know any good DJs? Do I know any good DJs?
I'll go through my phone book and see if I can find anyone. But
yeah, I said I'd do it for her. And she's like, yeah, great. And then the wife was like, yeah, how much are you going to charge? I said, well, there's no discount.
Did they get a discount?
No.
Mate, you're another level, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have done it for a beer and a curry, to be fair.
You're coming to help. You don't know it yet, but you are coming to help.
When is it?
I don't know yet.
I'll be there.
Yeah. She's booked in already. She's already booked in.
I love that.
One of the ones for 2026. She's already in the diary.
Fantastic. Love that.
Yeah, I'm going to need your help for that one.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, no discounts. So you did a family gig.
Yeah, did a family one. It was my cousin's boy's 18th birthday. They were going to do a barbecue. Say in the UK, we had lovely weather. Barbecue. All the family come round because it was his 18th. They didn't want just the iPod playing in the speaker. They wanted a DJ to sort of like play requests and do what. And I said, yeah, that's fine. So I went out standalone, little combi booth. I did take some lights with me. I took up lighters with me to put around the garden.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, there wasn't really any call for them because they've got they've got 2 massive floodlights either end of their garden. So any time anybody moved, they just go as I thought. There was no point. So yeah, that started at sort of like about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we switched off at about 11 in the end.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was. I mean, to be fair, the first 2 hours.
Lot later than you thought.
Yeah, well, normally when we have these family dues, everyone's gone by 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll be done by 8. Because I won't lie, I'd sort of like tucked up my cousin and sort of say, listen, when you leave, depending on what time you leave, could you drop my kids off at home for me? And they're like, yeah, of course we can. Why is that? And I'm giving it, well, I've got to pack everything away and it'll get late for them, this, that, and the other. The truth of the matter was I was planning on coming down to Canterbury, to be fair, because it's only 45 minutes away from where I was. But that didn't play out, So, yeah. There you go. That's literally all I did. That is literally all I did this weekend, DJ-wise. So,
nice.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Yeah, well, I did a couple of silent discos down in Canterbury. Really good 90s night, really good atmosphere. And what was really good, I say really good, is that we utilised my selfie pod.
Mm-hmm.
We got it from a very reputable source, DJ Matty F Events. And then they supplied the selfie pod, which went in the cathedral. And I tell you what, it was flies round like beep. The selfie pod got massively used. First night, I thought very conservative, 260 snaps on the first night. Second night, yeah, it was hardcore. I think we were just under 300.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was really good. It was, and it's the first time we've used that. And I created a couple of reels with all the photographs that were taken. With all the photographs that were taken over the 2 days. And yeah, it looked good. And the bosses were happy with it. So yeah, we'll just see whether or not we're gonna keep pushing that out. So yeah, really happy. But yeah, no, the gigs itself were good. They were all sell out. I think they were a little bit shy of sell out for the second session, the Friday night session, on the last session of the night, because we run 2 sessions. But yeah, 800. Nice. I want to say just over 700, and then 800 for the Saturday night for the 2 sessions there. Really busy, really busy. And they really enjoy it down there. So yeah, it's really good fun.
Good stuff. Love it.
And then we also had one down in no, we didn't have New Zealand. This weekend coming. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no managing of DJs in New Zealand.
Oh, nice break for you there.
Yes. Yeah. Not too bad. But yeah, all good. Yeah. So that was that was the rundown pretty much. Nice little
in a nutshell.
Well, no, this is me in a nutshell.
That's you in a nutshell.
Yeah.
How's your AZ going now? All right.
Oh, we're still in the rundown, are we? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I hadn't finished talking when we was talking, like, because you only need to take your AZ, didn't you, when you could do the silent discos? You don't need to take anything else, do you, really?
No. I mean, to be fair, it's interesting enough though. As you brought it up, I did use the AZ with a laptop on Friday.
Okay.
Because I've reprogrammed the AZ for stems with Recordbox. So I gave that a whirl for the first time because I normally just go standalone, USB in, just do my thing. And obviously you can't use stems for that. You need to have the laptop. So I did use the laptop, but to be honest, I didn't really get on with it. I didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I got rid of it. I just say I threw the laptop away. I thought I'm not using that anymore. But yeah, for the second session on the first night, I dumped the laptop and went back to just using USB in, and yeah, I enjoyed it more. So
good.
But is stems the answer?
See, really? I must admit, I mean, I went standalone on Saturday, and as you know, I normally go with laptop, even though I've got the Prime 4 Plus, and I really quite enjoy using standalone. I think I just need to get out of the comfort zone of, using the laptop. I mean, I'm comfortable using the laptop. I don't use my standalone as much as I should, really. But and I don't really use stems because I've never really had time to practice using stems or anything. I don't want to go out live and start with, synths and beats and vocals and all of that at someone's event because I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, well, I get that. I have used stems previously before I had the AZ, and then obviously got into the world of the AZ with the record box and everything, and I just was like, yeah, I'd like to give it a whirl, and I gave it a whirl, and I wasn't massively.
Oh, I mean, I can pre-compute my songs on the Prime 4, so I can use it I would be able to use it standalone, but I can't do it on the fly.
No,
it has to be pre-computed. And that just takes up too much.
So that was the only difference with the AZ, but the AZ is fine. It's all
good stuff. Good stuff. I know. I see that you still treat it like a little baby, giving it a little wash before and after the gig. I see that.
Always.
Money reels, yeah.
Look after the equipment, and the equipment will look after you.
Respect.
Absolutely. That's the rundown, sponsored by Pro Mobile Magazine. Thank you, Pro Mobile Magazine.
Thank you, Pro Mobile Magazine. Love that.
So, John,
go on.
We've been going, what was it? About 11 minutes. Should we have a break?
Yeah, bladder's filling up.
Go on then. I'll see you
after the break.
So, John, after that nice little break, I want to talk something. We've talked with guests and other bits and pieces, and we were building up to the year anniversary show. We've not really taken it back to that sort of educational bit. Is what we sort of started the podcast all about, is just to give people a bit more of insight. So I want to talk about this because I think this is quite important. Some people may disagree, so it'd be interesting to see what people put in the comments. But so whether it is a kids' party, any age, whether it's an engagement party, whether it's a birthday party, whether it is a wedding, right? When I'm mobile DJing, I treat every gig exactly the same. And what I mean by that is that I treat those gigs, all of them, I badge them up as an event.
Yeah.
In the sense of, I'm not going to lower my standards in relation to how I'm portraying myself, whether it be at a 13-year-old's birthday party, to a 70-year-old's birthday party, to a wedding. I will go in at exactly the same level. And that is the professional side of things, because I think the professional side of things, because I've seen a lot on social media. I've seen comments about DJs letting parties, couples down late on in the day That's not being professional.
No.
And if you have taken on a job, you've got to see that through first and foremost. And secondly, when you're doing it, you need to be extremely professional in the way you go about your business. So it's about all of the pre-event stuff, emails, communication. You know, don't leave it, don't lag behind with any of that. Preparation, your kit, your equipment, your lights if they need charging up, your dongles if you're using dongles for transmitters for your lights, cables. The list is endless. Checklists. Have I got what I need for that? You might have a load of equipment. Have I got the right equipment I need? And then obviously playlists. That's in that side of things. And then obviously when you're there in the setting up, how are you setting up? Are you being professional with the venue? Are you talking to the venue? Are you having those one-to-one engagements with the venue, making sure they're on side, going, oh, actually, that DJ's, spoke quite well. He came across very well. He asked lots of questions about the venue. These are all potential customers in the future.
Well, I was just about to say this as it goes. For argument's sake, you do a kids party and there's 50 kids there. Potentially, there's 50 adults sitting around the outside waiting for their kids to finish.
Yeah.
The performance you put on, bear in mind, you are the entertainer. Yeah. You are the entertainment. That's potentially another 50 parties.
Yeah.
You smash it out of the bag, you smash it out of the park. You could potentially have, and you're absolutely right in what you're saying.
So all of that stuff during the event, how how you're conducting yourself, if you're standing there at your booth with your equipment and you're sitting there on your phone, looking down, doing that, no engagement.
No.
People look at that and go, oh, he's not really interested in what he's doing.
Yeah. And they say that, if you look at the DJ and the DJ don't look like he's having fun, then why should you have fun?
Yeah.
You got to look like you want to be there.
Lights, depending on what lights you have, are you doing a light show for those people? I don't know, with the Wolf Mix. You can put on some and there's other brands out there. I know people are going to be on at me because I was mentioning the Wolf Mix. But whatever lighting controllers you're using, whether it's a laptop, whether it's the Switch, whatever it may be, are you putting on a bit of a show? Have you programmed enough that's actually entertaining? We look at it of going, are they really bothered that side? I can guarantee you now, yeah, they are. Because they'll be blown away by what you are producing, whether that is the mixing and the music you're doing, but also the show side of things that you're putting on and how your rig and everything looks.
Yeah. The
amount of times I've gone into venues very recently and venue staff have gone, quick, get the event manager down here. Look at what he's got. That's so nice. And then they're taking photographs of the setup and all this sort of stuff. And I think to myself, aren't all DJs doing that?
You know what? I've had exactly the same, Matt. Exactly the same. Did a wedding the other week and they come out and said, oh my God, this is like one of the best wedding setups I've seen. And it makes you think, well, if this is the best, what are you been getting in, before me?
And I'm not, I don't want to sit here and put people down because, we've talked about
you've all got to start somewhere.
Everyone's got to start. They've got to have their budgets, but, be professional about how you're coming across. Be whatever equipment you have, make it look the best you can possibly do.
Yeah.
And then obviously during the night or the function, whatever you're doing, in your mindset, go, this is their night. I am going to make this couple or this birthday girl or this birthday boy or this engagement party, I'm going to make this the best night they can possibly have. Go in with that mindset and deliver it.
Yeah. You want to walk out the door, think, oh my God, that was so good.
And the work that you're potentially going to get from that.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, go backtracking on what you're talking about, the pre-planning, right? Now, I know that there are a number of CRM systems out there, and you and I both use the same one. But I will be honest that the CRM system I use has made my life so much easier.
Yeah.
down to just down to the invoices going out. And once they pay the deposit, I get an email saying the deposit's paid. Everything has become a lot more streamlined. Now, I had a customer the other way. Oh, I didn't get that email. I said, well, according to my system, you opened it at 8:23 in the morning.
I know.
You read it. So the pre-planning. So within the system I use, they can list their music that they want. You know, so I say to them, like, yeah, write it down.
Listen, there's loads of CRM systems out there. There's loads of stuff that makes things easier. Where I'm going with this is about being professional. This is not my full-time job. No. DJing is not my full-time. It's not John's full-time job. But some people out there, it is your full-time job. Regardless if it's your full-time job or it's not your full-time job, go into it with being a professional. Yes, it's a hobby. It's your hobby that you're earning money from, but be professional about it, because you never know where it may lead. You never know where it may lead.
You don't. And I think when you say about professionalism, I mean, I know that one of my goals last year was to get rid of all cardboard boxes and have proper flight cases for all my stuff, right? So when I rock up to a venue, it looks nice. So just the other week, I had to buy a new DJ case, like a DJ stand bag, because the Equinox one had fallen apart.
Yeah.
Now I'll turn up and it's not ripped. It looks nicer. It looks a lot nicer. But then I also think that it's important. Your attire is also important. I think your what you're wearing also needs to reflect the event that you're doing. You know, if you're doing a wedding, you don't want to be rocking up, you know, looking like a tramp. I think you've got to make an effort. I genuinely believe that.
Yeah, no, I think you've got to look the part. You got to be the part. You got to. I'm seeing too much stuff on Instagram where people aren't setting the right standard, and I think it's key. I think it's key for our industry that we are all a part of, that we set standards, and it doesn't matter. You don't need the singing or dancing setups. You don't, but just think about how you're projecting it out. Think about, it's just small detail stuff. And we talked about this before we actually started recording this, John, but we talked about lighting for first dances.
Yeah. Yeah.
Liaise with the photographer with whatever lighting systems that you have or whatever lighting fixtures you use. Liaise with the photographer because one is really professional to do that, and say, how do you want the lights?
Yeah.
We as DJs go, turn them all on, get all the lights on. Yeah, I've got all these lights. Yeah, look at me, this is great. You don't need them all. Don't need them all on.
No. I mean, I've done weddings where the photographer said, just chuck everything on, just chuck it all on. First, I'll chuck it on. Okay. And then I've had other weddings where they've said, can I just have one spotlight?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, of course you can. And, because they know what their cameras are, capable of doing. And then by working with that photographer or videographer, next time, if you do another wedding and they're there, you're already familiar with each other.
Yeah.
So your relationship there straight away, and they'll probably go back to the venue and say, oh, mate, that DJ was well good. He asked me about this. Who knows?
And then it brings me on to working alongside people. And we've had Don play sax on here. Yep. We've been talking about that, whether you're working alongside percussionists, saxophonists, whoever it may be professional about it.
Yeah.
Work alongside them. They're getting paid to do a job just as much as we are as DJs.
They get paid a lot more than us.
Same team, delivering again.
They get paid a lot more than us.
But why?
Well, just because of the professionalism of the professional. I don't know.
They're professional and we're not.
No, I'm not saying that we're not. We are. I don't know. Why is that? Why is there a big difference? We could go with this.
There shouldn't be a big difference.
No, there shouldn't be.
And the reason why I'm going on about this a little bit is because, once again, we set our standards, we set our levels within this industry. If you are content going out for 200 quid for 5 hours DJing with a complete full setup, that's your price part, then great. If you're absolutely content with that, then crack on. I know I'm not.
No.
I know my standards are a lot higher.
Mm.
And I'm going to aim for my standards to be higher, and I'm going to hit this price point. I'm happy with that price point of where I am at.
I mean, it goes back to knowing your worth as well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah.
And I know, listen, the money side of things is a big bone of contention, and we talk about this a lot, and everyone goes, oh, there's no way we could charge those prices in certain parts of the country, in the UK. You know, it'd be interesting to know what our colleagues in other countries that listen to our podcast actually where their ceiling of money is, and whether it's comparison to what it sits like here in the UK. But we need to be pushing the envelope. We need to be pushing up and going, actually, I'm doing this. I'm doing all that professional stuff beforehand, playlists, engagement with the happy couple to be, or the birthday girl, the birthday boy, the organizer, the venue, whatever it may be. This is all part of your time.
Yeah.
This is all part of your time in relation. It's not you turning up and pressing play at 7 p.m. and then pressing stop at 12, and that's you done. There's all of that other stuff behind it.
Well, that's it. I mean, even after midnight, you got the pack up, the drive home, and then you've got, you know, well, for me anyway,
all part of the package.
Exactly. Then I'll send out follow-up emails afterwards as well. You know, thank you for having me.
And then once you get the day done, listen, hello, get some of these bad boys.
You know what?
Now, listen, if people haven't clicked onto these yet, so I have got a number of plates. I've put a couple of reels and stuff out about them. But instead of sending emails or getting people to do it after your event, because they very, very rarely do it, at your venue, hey, here is my Google business page. Just tap there or scan that QR code and give me a little review. That'd be great.
Yeah, I know.
And also, whilst you're there,
go on.
You can also follow us on Instagram, because just tap or QR code that one, and you can follow me as well. Or you can even go to the Facebook page and do exactly this. Like, have those to hand on your DJ desk. Like, that's it.
You know what? I know. At the start of this podcast, I did rib you a little bit about, copying me with the wall.
Feeling a bit aggressive, John, with this. I feel like I'm coming across a bit aggressive with this conversation. I just want to make sure that people are doing what they should be doing, and they should be entitled to what they should be doing, because you all provide a really good service.
No, I do.
Just keep pushing it.
100%. So in a way, I'm kind of apologising for ribbing you earlier, right? Yeah, look at that, mate. It's like the gloves are off.
Yeah, a little bit.
I had mine delivered this morning.
There you go.
There you go. You see, so I've got these as well, and I'm going to start using them.
Getting your reviews there and then.
Yeah.
The amount of people that I send reviews out to after the event,
you don't get anything,
and you don't hear back from them.
No.
You got them in the room. You're looking at them straight in the eye.
Yeah, and it's so quick as well. It is so quick.
Tap there, and you're more likely going to get a 5-star rating every time when they're right in front of you.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
But go get these. If people want to know some information about these, just DM me and I'll give you the information on them.
Yeah, they're not that expensive.
No, they're not. But yeah, these are all things that make us as DJs stand out.
Yeah. Yeah, all little things.
And this is where you're going to get all the work. This is where you're going to get, repeat referral work coming back. Stuff that going, oh yeah, you were recommended to me by such and such because I had an amazing time.
Yeah. And
I would much prefer to get those type of gigs than a cold call stuff, because you just never know whether that's going to happen. But somebody's been referred to somebody because you did a really good job previously. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had a couple of gigs from Instagram and a couple of gigs from Facebook and this, that, and the other. But I would say a good 95% of my work is from people that have either used me before, they were at a party I did and liked what I did, or they've, someone has said to them, listen, you've got to use this guy or whatever. Yeah. So I would say like 95% of my work is that, and I'm doing well with it. I'm doing well, and because I do quite a lot of kids stuff. each kid's party gets exactly the same.
Yeah.
They get exactly the same. They get the machines, they get the prizes, they get the singing and the dancing and all that. And then I say to the parents at the start, listen, this is how I'm planning on running it, right? Does this fall in line with what you had in mind? Because if not, tell me now, and we'll move things about.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that review when in my reviews come back, oh, so approachable and understanding and flexible and this, that, and the other. And I think that's key. You know, you are there to do a job. You're getting paid for that job. So really, you know, if that client says, oh, no, I really don't want that light shining there, move it.
Yeah.
It's not your party. Move it. And that'll go a long way. That'll go a long way in the future.
Yeah, the reason I really wanted to talk about this tonight is because, like I said, I've seen a lot of people on social media that I've seen a lot of people. I've seen people on social media, just going through the motions of doing things. And what I don't like to see is, and I'm part of a number of groups on Facebook, in WhatsApp groups and other bits and pieces, and people going, oh, a couple's been let down 24 hours before because the DJ's gone AWOL or whatever it may be. That's unacceptable. I don't know why DJs are even doing that.
No.
You're happy to take money off people for a service, and then you go completely cold and out, and no one can find you.
Yeah. And then that'll be them done within the industry.
It shouldn't be happening.
No,
it shouldn't be happening. And the problem is that there's some good-hearted people that go, "Don't worry, yeah, I'll come out and cover that." And people are going out and covering that for what they shouldn't. Well, probably be under the price of what they're probably going out for in the first place.
Yeah,
because we're good-hearted people. I'd like to think, but it's wound me up a little bit. It's wound me up that people aren't setting the right standard for the industry that we are in, whether it is your full-time job as a DJ or whether or not this is your hobby and you're getting additional money. You still need to set exactly the same standards of where it's at. Because if you don't, you're never going to get the work.
No. It's a lot of little things that all add up to it. A lot of little things, you know. And for the people that are coming into this industry, you know, we've said it many times. Don't think that you've got to rush out and buy a £3,000 controller.
No,
you don't need all of that. All you know is you just slow and steady, and you'll gradually upgrade your equipment. I mean, I've been DJ 20 years. I mean, my first lights were from Maplin. Remember Maplin?
I do remember.
Yeah, my first lights were from Maplin, and I put them on, and he had to wait half an hour for them to cool down before he could even pack them away. You know what I mean? The DMX on the back of them were dip switches. Yeah. So you know and it's taken this long to get to where I am now. But what I would say to the people coming into it, you know. You don't have to be at the standard of seasoned professional DJs straight away, but don't be afraid to ask any questions that you're not sure of, you know. And this is what I see on Facebook loads. Oh, here's my rig, feedback, please. And most of the time people are just like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. And sometimes it's quite harsh criticism or feedback. I think the word is feedback. But then, you know, people say to me, like, oh, what do you think of my setup? And I'll just DM them. I say, listen, looks great. If you just tie these cables back, it will make all the difference.
I think
it's little things like that, though.
It is little. There are little things, but anybody who puts take a look at my rig and they're looking for compliments on it.
Yeah,
I've put pictures of my setup on Instagram and Facebook, but I've never gone,
what do you think?
What do you think of this?
Yeah.
I put that on there for potential customers to see, to go, oh, that looks quite pretty.
Yeah.
I think I may look at that. Rather than because everything that I put out on my Instagram is not for the fella DJ.
No, that's right. It's not. It's for
potential clients to come and book me. I'm not doing it for other DJs to go, oh yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, you should do that. I'm not. I love you all dearly, but you're not my target audience. You are not my target audience in relation to what I post. What I'm posting is for potential new people.
100%. 100%.
And that's a picture of my setup for potential people.
Yeah.
But I think we get very hung up on DJs about how things look and how things come across. Just be professional about how you go about your business.
Yeah. And that's not just like with your customers. That's with everything. That's with
everything.
With the
pre
venue.
And post, pre and post event.
Everything.
Treat it as a cup final. Treat it as your Super Bowl. Treat it as like the World Cup or the World Series. You know, whatever it like. Treat all of your events like this is it. This event is the pinnacle. This event is my last ever event I'm ever going to do, and I'm going to go out singing or dancing.
Yeah, going to go out with a bang.
Go in with that mindset. Deliver a really great night or day or afternoon, and come out there going, I left it all out there. I delivered, and I've left it all out there.
Yeah.
You feel so much happier for yourself.
Absolutely. Good advice. Good advice.
There you go. I think my little rant is over, John.
Well, I was kind of wondering when you was going to come down, to be fair. I mean, you was proper going for it today. I mean, you know, you had a cup of coffee or something or what? Or, you know?
No, but there is energy drinks out there. I won't even name the suppliers. But no, I listen,
No, I get what you're saying. All seriousness, I get what you're saying.
Look, this is not my full job. This is not what pays my mortgage, even though I haven't got a mortgage, right? but what I'm saying is that this is a hobby that I do very well financially out of. It's a hobby. It's my hobby. It's been my hobby since I was like 14 years of age. Like, and it will continue to be my hobby. But what's nice about it is that I get a nice bit of money from it.
Yeah. Pays for your next holiday, doesn't it?
It pays for the 3 holidays that the wife wants a year. But what I'm saying is just that we just need to be more professional. If the industry starts getting more professional, then our prices should reflect that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
Here endeth part 1. John, I'll see you
after the break.
So welcome back, John. I've had a lie down. I've taken some tablets. I feel a lot better now.
Hey, you look well, the same, to be fair.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks. Brilliant.
No, that's good, mate. It's good. Good.
What you got coming up?
So
need I ask this question, to be honest?
I've got one event to do.
Oh, right. Okay.
I've got one event, which is Friday night, which is an 18th birthday at the pub down the road, which is 47 seconds if I have to give way. Right. Very basic rig. And the only reason it's a basic rig is, they get the same rig every time I go there. They get uplights, get moving heads to get the basic rig, if you like. Because it's because they're 18, right? And it could get a bit naughty, could get a bit messy. Yeah. And, there's not really that much space to fit in a full on rigs, and it's the black rig as well, because occasionally the beers will get spilled. 18th birthday, predominantly R&B, a little bit of dance, a lot of garage. There's a lot of garage in there as well. So, that finishes at 12 o'clock.
You're not a big fan of the garage, though, are you?
It's not that I'm not a big fan of it. I don't.
You're not?
No, well, no, because what it is, I've never really been into garage, to be fair.
I love a bit of garage.
Because I've never really been into it, I don't really know it. I know the commercial stuff, like the stuff you hear on the radio all the time. Yeah, I know that, and I know that's what will work at a party. But then someone will come and say to me, like, this proper, like, underground garage track that was massive in the 90s, and I'm like, I've never heard of it, mate. I type it in on my laptop, and I've got it. Right, never heard it. But I'm not very good with garage. I like garage. I'm not a lover of drum and bass. I'm not going to lie. I do not do drum and bass. I had to do a wedding where the last hour was drum and bass. And I was just like, mate, this give me a headache, you know.
Okay,
but yeah.
you just Good job this is a DJ's podcast and not a any person podcast, because you've just alienated all the garage and the drum and bass heads.
Don't get me wrong. You know, if the customer says, I want garage and I want garage and drum and bass is what you got. I will do my homework on it. You know, no problem with that. And then Sunday.
What's that, John? Just you whistling.
Going in an airplane.
You're in an aeroplane.
Going in an airplane, going on holiday. My first, second, third.
First ever holiday.
Not first ever, no. It's my first abroad holiday since COVID, to be fair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm a bit late to the party with that one. And I'm so looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to get to my villa. I'm going to take my watch off. I'm going to put my phone on the side. I'm going to eat when I'm hungry. I'm going to drink when I'm thirsty. And I'm going to sleep when I'm tired.
Oh.
Out of office
in that order.
Pretty much.
Order, is it?
Pretty much. Although, obviously, I will be out on my holiday on Monday. I'm going to see if we can record.
Yeah, so so I'll just let everyone know now in advance. We may have a podcast next week. We may not. It all depends on whether or not John can get signal, because our schedules are so busy. Well, I say my schedule is so busy this week. Yeah. I'm just not going to be an opportunity to be able to record an additional episode ready for the week that when John is away. So we're going to try and record whilst he is away in Cyprus. So
I want to do what you do when you go out, where you sit on a balcony with a gin and tonic, and I want
once again, you're trying to copy me then.
Mate, I could never get up to your standard. I can't afford 13 holidays a year.
I've not had 13 holidays. I don't know where you're getting this from. Okay, well, have a great holiday. So fingers crossed we do have a podcast next week.
Yeah.
But if we don't get a podcast, I'm looking for a co-host. Let us know in the DMs.
That's how it starts, isn't it? That's how you start. That's how it starts. It'll be gone. Yeah. It was a good year.
Yeah, it was great.
What about yourself? What are you up to?
So, funnily enough, obviously this episode is dropped on Friday, but I'm traveling up to the northwest for some day job work that I do. And whilst I'm up in Manchester, I'm going to meet up with John Lowe, who was the winner of the Wolf Mix. He's going to love this. Oh, I've got another name drop. So I'm going to meet up and have a coffee with John Lowe, and I'm also going to meet up with Dom as well. Dom, he won the AKG headphones.
Nice.
From JBL. Yeah, so I'm gonna deliver those whilst I'm up there. So I'm gonna meet Dom and John, maybe together or maybe separately, not too sure yet, but that's during the week. And then what else am I doing? What's it? Silent Disco in Guildford, down in
love Guildford,
Surrey area of the UK. So yeah, so an 80s gig there, which should be good. And then we've also got one in Auckland in New Zealand. So yeah, we've got an event happening down there. So I just need to make sure the DJ team down there are good and all set to go. But yeah, that's it.
Busy, man. Busy.
Yeah, busy week this week, to be fair. Both real work and hobby work.
Yeah. That's impressive, man.
Love it.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't wait to go away. So
because it's bank holiday in the UK next weekend. Or this drops Friday, and then it's bank holiday, isn't it? Bank holiday Monday.
Mate, so you guys need to download this episode and have something to listen to while you're having your when you're having your bank holiday barbecue.
Yeah. So as you're listening, everyone, I hope you've had a great bank holiday weekend. And if you're listening weeks past it, don't worry about it. The bank holiday didn't happen, or it's already happened. Is what it is.
I don't think they really care.
You don't?
No, well, if it's a bank holiday, if they're listening to this podcast in 6 months' time, we'll be getting ready for the next bank holiday.
Yeah. I don't know about. Is there a bank holiday in 6 months' time? Maybe not.
I don't even know what month we are now. What month are we now? August.
August still. August.
I
do worry that you don't even know what month we're in, and you're going away this weekend. Are you going to be all right?
I think so.
I think speak to your kids to make sure that they keep an eye on you.
Well, I won't lie. I've got a little folder with all my paperwork in, and I've gone through this paperwork about 8 times. It's not an age thing. It's not an age thing. It's an age thing. Yeah,
yeah,
it's an age thing. I've gone through about 8 times, make sure everything's there, and I've told everyone I am leaving at this time. If you are not in the car, I'm going voucher.
Good. Set standards.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Absolutely.
Told them. So there. Looking forward to it, but there we go. And I'm sure I'm going to miss you.
No, I bet you guarantee you will miss me.
Well, I don't know. Do you miss me when you go on all your holidays?
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of The Groove Junction. My name is DJ Matty F. His name is DJ John Colley.
Global.
He's going global this weekend when he goes to Cyprus for his holiday. But we will see you, fingers crossed.
Global.
Same time, same place.
Global.
Here on The Groove Junction. See you later, John.
Be safe, be lucky, my man.